This is something that I've noticed somewhat recently, but the more I think about it, the more I feel like this is kind of weird, and I just wanted to kind of bring this up to ask if anyone else feels the same way, because I live in New Jersey, right? And I feel like New Jersey is a microcosm of the United States. Like if you compare like the sections of New Jersey to America, I feel like it fits pretty well. And my reasoning for this is so we have up north we have um like our city area, right? Like outside New York, Newark, all that, right? So we have our city area up there, right? And so that's um you know, like a comparison to like New York City, which is literally right there, but it's still in that general area, right? And then um, you also have then the mountains that are up in that area, so that's kind of like the I don't have a ton of experience, up in that the far north of New Jersey, but when you're up there, that's kind of like the why can't I think of it, like New England area. That's like um, I guess kind of more like mountainy and quiet and sometimes expensive. Um, so that's like kind of outside of uh, the city area, right? So you have I don't I mean I probably should like pull up a map to point what I'm pointing to, but I don't know. You can just look at New Jersey and then kind of see what I'm talking about. But then off to the left, right, you've got like the highest point in New Jersey is, I think it's called like High Point, which I know unique, but High Point is up in like the northwest of New Jersey, which is kind of um, the really mountainy area, kind of like Oregon or Washington or whatever is in that corner of the U.S., right? And so that's like that section there, and then um, kind of in the middle there is like a bunch of suburbs and stuff like that, and then you come down and you go into like the central area of New Jersey is a lot of farmland and things along those lines, right? So you get kind of like that breadbasket area is in New Jersey as well. And as you continue coming south, then you can head down towards like Trenton and Camden. Those are on that west coast along the river there, which is kind of my comparison to California and some of the cities there, right? And so maybe that's not a one to one, but that's like outside of Philly and things along those lines. And then if you keep coming down the coast, you go all the way down the Delaware River, and you can go. I mean, there's still a bunch of there's. Then you go into like some more of like. I mean, there's still some more farmland, but there's also like more of like the like more rural area. So there's like the farmland, and then there's like it's not farmland, but it's not heavily populated. It's just kind of like because we have the pine barrens and stuff. There's not a whole lot there. It's a lot of woods and a lot of nothing because it's all protected by wildlife conservation because it's a unique habitat. And so because of that, you have like a lot of not a lot going on, which is kind of similar to a lot of the Midwest or things along those lines, right? And then we go into the very southern tip of New Jersey is Cape May, which is very similar to that of Florida in the sense that it's like on the tip there, and it's a popular place to go, to a vacation down to, going down to the Cape. And so I feel like that's kind of, like our Florida, or like even maybe even more comparable to like Key West for New Jersey. And um, then you come up on the coast, and that's all just um, like uh, the East Coast. You got all kinds of different beaches. But you got like Atlantic City, which I guess would be kind of similar to like um, either Miami or Atlanta, some like big city on the East Coast, like southern East Coast, and then you slowly work your way up, and there's just different areas you can go to. I want to say that like Ocean City is probably similar to that of like going to like the Carolinas. And then you slowly work your way up, and then where I live, I feel like is New Jersey. Like if you were gonna be like, okay, well, what is the most New Jersey area? I feel like it's where I live because it's kind of in the middle of all of that, and so like if you were gonna point to where is New Jersey on New Jersey, I feel like it's pretty much where I live, which I think is funny, but maybe that's just my perspective, right? And so then you continue working your way up, and then you go into more of like other things. Honestly, maybe I'm wrong with that because there's still a lot of beach going north, and if New Jersey, I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say with this is that I feel like New Jersey is like a microcosm of the entire United States in one state. And what I was curious about is because I've only lived in New Jersey, um, it's the only state I really have experience with and like have been in long enough to know what it's like and like the areas around it are. Um, and I'm curious if is it just New Jersey that's like this, or is every state got like their own kind of microcosm of the United States within it? Um, because I was thinking about this, and that'd be kind of interesting if every state is like this, and even more interesting if it's just New Jersey that really fits the description as well as I feel it does. Um, but I don't know. I just thought that was kind of like a weird thing that like there's that comparison there. I feel like it matches. It's not 100%. It's not like a perfect matchup, but I feel like um, there's a little bit of everything in New Jersey, which is uh, just I don't know, kind of interesting. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say for that one. Anyway, peace out.